What's going on, family? It's your boy Mozy here with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On today's episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 5 of Squid Games. But before I get into today's episode, I do want to reach out to you guys. I only have 4 episodes left before the series is over. And after that, I'm going to need like a new TV show or movie to react to. So if there's something that you guys have in mind, definitely drop a comment down below. I greatly appreciate it. And not only would I appreciate that, I actually appreciate you guys sticking around and watching these reactions with me. You guys make it feel as if I'm not watching them alone, so I do truly appreciate it. And as always, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release.
Get yourself together and listen! Let's try something! Take 3 steps up when I signal! I can't do it! Move up or you die!
She says I can't do it. Yeah, I mean, what is your other choice? Ah, I knew it! I called it! Now they just need to pull them off before they get back up. It's a big brain play right there. You ain't gonna cut the rope for him? Like, what the heck? Ooh, I was gonna say, last time they cut that thing immediately. Yeah, I bet that was so freaking stressful. Their heart is probably pounding right now. Kids game my ass. Oh my god. That probably has to hurt so bad.
Obviously.
Who you think you're praying to, huh? To God?
I mean, he's probably praying to God because, like, they just killed people.
You made it out of there because of God, don't you?
Like, before they were just competing in games, but this is the one where their direct actions cause somebody else to die.
You're still breathing and thanking that nice God of yours is that old man there, not God.
Agreed.
What would you say about
it's just like the same person like that goes up to a doctor after a doctor has done like a life-saving surgery and they're like, oh my god, thank God. It's like, what? I just did the surgery. Hello?
I gave thanks for their sacrifice. God made a decision to help our team win. That's why we're all here.
Bullshit. We say some prayers when we all get to go to heaven? I should really pray too if that's how easy it is.
Well, technically that's how it works.
Art in heaven.
I mean, she does have a point though. Like, isn't that how I believe it's Catholics, or if you repent, you can still get into heaven. Like, you can molest kids, you can commit murder, but if you say sorry before you die, you can have eternal bliss.
What's your name, huh?
What do you care about that?
So I can use your name, duh.
It doesn't matter.
So secretive.
Listen,
Are they going to become besties now?
Just leave me alone.
Okay, so there's not multiple rounds, so there were 80 people, so only 40 people are going to make it to this next round then, right? What's with the them putting them in like the toy boxes? I don't understand if they're just going to then go and cremate them. What is going on with the guards? Because it seems like only a select few of these guards know about this, not all guards. And I feel like for the guards to have this type of, like, whatever they're doing in place, plan or whatever, that means that there have been multiple games. You know, like, this couldn't be the very first round of, like, 400-some people that came here, and the guards are like, hey, I have an idea.
You're goddamn right.
As soon as we all leaned back, I felt so powerful, like, whoa, it works? Is this real? Hey, old man, how do you know that?
As a kid, I would always just
you
because
copied that
he's
one thing
sus.
from that movie. What's it called? The guy dodges bullets like this, right?
Matrix.
And our man.
Is that a corn on the cob?
Everybody
It is corn on the cob.
when I signal.
Why are they eating it like that?
My God, I can't can't believe how cool that was. How did
Is
you
that
come up with it? I
what?
know
Is
that-
that an American thing to eat it this way, and they're eating it just what?
Yeah?
I am mortified.
Was that what you heard?
You cried and said, "But that's the edge. There's no
I knew Allie was my favorite for a reason.
I gotta say, this is quite a change from that huge asshole who just bosses you around and pretends he's king.
Oh, about that, Grandma. Why did you get kicked out?
Grandma? Don't call me that! Here. Honey.
She is crazy.
Migno, that's my name. Those crazy thugs there, you can't lump me in with that crew.
They only got rid of you. Then they only wound up with male players. Right before the game at that. You know, it's almost like they knew about it ahead of time.
Players, your bedtime will begin in 30 minutes.
Before the lights go out, let's create a barricade. It might be good to make sure that we have cover.
Smart. But see, it's so confusing. They're making these barricades. Why didn't they do this the very first night? Instead, they all climbed into their beds all by themselves. Why?
Those scumbags you got on your side over there? Are they people you trust?
It's like, dude, they just as guilty as you, my guy. When you're on the outside, you got tried to kill by your own gang.
Once the fighting starts to happen, you'd be the first person I'd go for.
Boss. So, who's our first target, huh?
Let's take the night off.
How come? I mean, shouldn't we try to cut down the
Do
other...
what I tell you to do.
Oh, he's testing his powers.
Hey.
They don't listen to you, my guy.
Cut that out.
You'll know.
We all need to rest tonight.
It's not making any sense as to why the guards are doing what they're doing. Only makes sense if this type of game has happened before. They couldn't have been like, hey, you know what? We know contestants are going to die, so we're going to like harvest their organs or whatever. We need a doctor. If this is the very first time, they would only hatch this plan if they saw the advantages that they could have taken from these games.
I can't. Are we just supposed to trust an old man like you to not sleep on the job all night?
You can trust that he wouldn't sleep, but I wouldn't trust him right now because he was just up all night before the tug of war, then just played tug of war, and he's not going to stay up again. No.
You wake me up.
Have some of this. I saved this earlier when they gave it to us for supper, so I could give it to you. Give it to me? What'd I do?
You gave him his milk?
It's that simple.
Oh, I thought it was because he gave him that, not milk, but the little biscuit.
I just didn't want to die. Your share. It's Ollie, is that right? How old are you?
Ollie, chew with your fucking mouth closed.
Ollie.
God
Yes,
damn.
I'm 33, mister. How did you get here? Came to
I
Korea to
can't
make money.
stand.
I don't mean
his chewing reminds me of like those videos that you see like on TikTok of people just being like,
I needed money.
I'm sorry, I just did it to you guys. I'm so sorry.
How old's your kid? He's a year-old boy.
I swear they're giving all the backstory. I don't like it.
Yes.
When they give side characters a backstory, that usually means. And this guy that keeps deleting this footage, has no one noticed that? Why is he deleting the footage? Like, I get it, so that way no one knows what they're doing, but if he's deleting the footage, so that way no one sees, that means someone's checking the footage. And the person who's checking the footage isn't noticing that stuff is just being deleted.
Sorry.
Just seems kind of counterintuitive to...
I stopped the other guys from killing you because they didn't trust you.
See, they said they couldn't trust him, so that means that only these specific guards are in on what they're doing. So that, again, confirms my theory that They would have only had this idea had there been previous Squid Games before this one.
Number 29. So you're finally here.
I gave him a warning.
We couldn't make the delivery last night. We can't let it slide with only a warning.
Then you can deliver this yourself. You think it's easy to find divers like us in this place?
Yeah. Oh, Samu. Looked like you were having a nightmare just now. Oh, no.
Probably. He's probably thinking about the people he just killed.
Sometimes it's the office managers or nurses' aides. And some of them are better than the doctors are.
Does that guy have like a voice changer? Ha! Like, come on.
Black who killed his own patient would still be so proud about his work.
Whoever that guy is needs to be a voice actor. Screw being a guard.
Busted my ass.
Is he hallucinating? Or did they really just throw a smoke grenade in there? Okay, he's hallucinating. That's not good. Is that a Ninja Turtle? Yeah, that's a Ninja Turtle mask. What is he hallucinating about?
So, what's going on? Are you okay?
Nah.
I thought you were.
Dude's having a psychotic break right now, for sure.
Thinking of the old days. I worked at this place once, where we went on strike.
Why'd you strike?
They fired a bunch of us all at once. I've been employed there more than a decade.
If you're fired,
I bet it wasn't easy.
You can't strike, can you? At that point, it's a protest, right? Because like, in order to strike, you're saying, I'm not going to do this.
Like that. And we were all so scared. Police might come any second.
I remember. I heard about it back then. The news turned it into this crazy story.
Dude can remember this random riot from a car company years ago. But when they asked him his name, he's like,
I'm sorry.
Sus.
My goodness.
Oh. You're burning up.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
I nearly pissed myself.
So I was right earlier when they were... The very first night they had that fight, they had heat seers. And it said he had like a temperature. And I was like, huh? So I was right. He did have a fever.
Dream last night.
So what happened to that zombie?
What do you think happened to it? We were in a hurry, so I beat it to death with that.
Hold on. Why do you need to ask?
You got rid of the body with your own hands. Number 29. You haven't
This is my operating room, okay? Stop chatting and do what I say, so I can actually do work.
Was he about to what? Whip out and be like, huh, I'm actually a square. Don't say anything to me. Like,
I'll cut right through his liver and kidneys just like this, damn it.
Thanks so much. For this.
It wasn't for free. You can pay me back tomorrow.
what? Why do they make it seem like why are so scarce? Couldn't they just go to the bathroom and
They're all
fill
in
it back
great
up?
condition this time. Make sure you get full price.
I feel like the detectives are in trouble because they have to dive, right? And the one guy's like, if you can't do it, find other divers. So he's going to have to know how to be like a professional diver?
What'd you say? Bullshit.
We haven't been told what it is yet.
You better go and ask your boss. There must be somebody up there you can go ask.
If he knew, he would have told us already. I'm sure there's a reason.
It sounds like that's on you. I did everything you said to.
Go tell them to find out this second!
Go back and wait.
Does this doctor realize he is like in no authority to boss him around? Like, bro, they got guns, and what are you gonna do? Expose them? Be like, they're actually doing this. All they have to do is deny it or kill you very easily. See, these are stone walls that they have carved into. There's no way they did this after red light, green light. And they even talked about that the ones that died during red light, green light were unusable. So they have had to have done this before, which means there have been multiple Squid Games and no one's caught on. Doctor's such a fucking idiot. So, like, the doctor just killed a guard. Like, you think the guards aren't gonna go? I guess the guards can't go and tell because
it's a bomb. They made this passage so the VIPs could escape in an emergency.
So there are. So this is just a VIP. So there are just probably rich people just watching all this go down, and the front man is just there to make sure that the games go okay for the rich people. Kind of like an Epstein Island, only instead of for molesting kids, it's to watch poor people die. Things are getting interesting, but right now the doctor is stupid. Like, where is he? What's his plan right now? Where is he gonna go? Like, who's gonna help you? What, you get back to the room where all the other players are and they're like, the guards are trying to kill me, da-da-da.
Not only are you more curious, but your voice seems to have changed. Let me see your face. Who are you?
Ooh. He's like, all right, bet. It's gonna be his brother, isn't it? Or I guess not. Huh? You cornered. Or what? You're gonna.
How will you do that? Listen, Doctor. Let's get you washed up before anything else.
Oh shit! Did not.
Girl, that sounds like
woo!
Before.
Seemed like when the front man shot that dude, they weren't surprised that they were in there. So it seemed like he was like, "Yeah, we know what you guys are doing. We just let you guys do it." But the fact that you guys let a prisoner escape, can't let that happen.
Once we're a team, we'll be a.
This detective, you're beyond rogue, my guy. You've killed 2 people now. At this point, you can't do anything to, like, take them down.
You sell the dead body's organs, or eat them, or whatever. I don't give a damn. These people suffered from inequality and discrimination out in the world. And we're giving them one last chance to fight fair and win. But you broke that principle.
How highly morality or ethical of him? I think it's ethical is the word I wanted to think. That also confirms my... Okay. Thought the players were more important, but that was a lie. But the fact that the front man knew about it means that I was right that them deleting the video didn't make sense because somebody had to have been checking it, right? This guy is very... Okay, dude, they locked the latch, which means they knew you were down there. And he's like, oh, I'll be able to sneak out. Dude, they knew you were down there.
No oxygen tanks are missing. He's still here somewhere. Find him.
Bro, what the... Okay. See, and his reaction right there seemed like he knew what that was. Why? $1998. So there have been multiple iterations of the game then. Alrighty, well that was it for episode 5 of Squid Games. That was a very informative episode. The story's starting to heat up, the plot thickens, things are starting to connect. I'm liking it. I was definitely right about the whole them erasing that footage of what they were doing with like the organs and stuff. It just didn't make any sense. Like, the only reason you would erase the footage is because you don't want someone to see what you did, but that implies that someone is watching what you're doing. And if that's the case, they would notice that scenes are being deleted and they'd be like, what is this? So it made sense to me that the front man came in and was just like, I don't care that you guys are doing this, but don't fuck up my game. But with that though, we then learn 2 new things. Is that 1, there have been different iterations of the game. This isn't the very first time. It's been going on for years. And 2 is that there's a VIP group, which means that there's a higher echelon group or like a Illuminati group that's it seems like getting pleasure from these games. So I'm guessing they're rich people that pay to see poor people compete over money. And that then explains how they're able to have like an island and everything like that. That explains where all this money is coming from, is that it's basically like an Epstein Island, only instead of for child molestation, it's for poor people in gambling games. But yeah, definitely very informative. I'm upset we didn't get to see another game. I don't know. It just seems, and I'm also a little confused on the detective, like how they're not catching where the detective went. The ladder went right up to the guy's room. These ladders have been in place. It's not like it's a secret. So they were in the same room. They weren't like, oh, he took this ladder and that leads to my office. Let's go check my office. They were just like, he's on the camera. I don't know where he went. So, I'm really curious as to what the detective's plan is now, too, because he can't just go back and pretend to be a guard. They know number 29. So he either has to kill a square face guard and then put on his square face mask and still stay undercover, or he's just going to have to stay hidden throughout the rest of the games. I'm a little curious as to see where the story is going to go now. Because it seems like they're starting to lose control a little bit, but the prisoners, contestants or whatever, they're completely unaware. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, definitely a good episode. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was real fun, and it's been real fun later on.